Hello, Internet Academy scholars. Mrs. Olson here. This is your monthly video message for the month of March in 2023. I am really looking forward to warmer weather, spring flowers, blooming trees, and green grass. How about you? All right, there are many things happening in the month of March nationally and on our calendars. I thought I'd pick some fun ones to share with you in this monthly video message, and that one is the first day of March, which is National Peanut Butter, should say in my title, Lover's Day. I personally do not like peanut butter all that much. I know that's kind of crazy to some people, but I have many family and friends who love peanut butter, and so I thought I would just recognize their love for peanut butter in this message. All right. The 2nd of March is Dr. Seuss's birthday. How many of you have read Cat in the Hat or any of his various titles that were written for children? Dr. Seuss's real name is Theodore Geisel. He inspired many children to read, and a little history point for some of you, he actually created political cartoons for adults during World War II. Kind of a fun one and one of my favorite cartoonists during that time period. All right, this brings us to March 8th, which is the International Women's Day. What is it exactly? Well, it's a global holiday, so all around the globe. It brings attention to gender equality, reproductive rights, and violence and abuse against women across the entire world. And it also coincides with the whole month of March, which is Women's History Month. That brings us to March 14th, which is National Pie Day. National Pie Day has officially been a holiday since 2009. The date was chosen by a physicist because the numerical date represents the first 3 digits of pi and also happens to be Albert Einstein's birthday. All right, fast forward a few days, March 17th is St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to go to my next note. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland and is credited with bringing Christianity to its people. Irish immigrants brought their traditions to the United States, and in the late 1800s, early 1900s, there were many, over 1 million that came during that time period to escape famine. And so they brought their traditions to the United States, which helps explain why we today also celebrate that holiday. Okay. Going on to Women's History Month, why is it celebrated? It's to increase awareness of women's contributions to society. I thought I would share a few of my favorites with you, and of course this is not an extensive list, but Eleanor Roosevelt is one of my favorites because she impacted a lot of things that we might not even be aware of behind the scenes during her husband's presidency. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Ida B. Wells is another one. She actually ran a newspaper with her husband, and she wrote a book against lynching. Okay? And the last one for me on my personal list is Rosie the Riveter. This figure represents all kinds of women workers during World War II. Okay, now the last week of March are student-led conferences. Technically, there is no school on the 30th and 31st of March. That's because you will be doing your student-led conference through Zoom, but you can still work in your classes. It's just that teachers will not be holding classes via Zoom. You're going to be on the lookout for information about those SLCs from your advisor. All right, everyone, I am signing off. I hope you have a great month.